Hey guys, we're here in Clearwater, Florida. So I've been kind of delayed on my what sold in February video, seeing as how it's I don't know, March 13th. I haven't done it yet. So this is going to be it, but it's going to be a little bit different than usual. I'm not going to go into detail of every single item just because I wanted to get this video real quick before we left. And you know, there's a lot of like data analysis and printing of things that has to go into getting all that information, and I just don't feel like doing it. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go over some of the big numbers. So if you want to stick around for that, hang out, because that's what we're gonna do. Hey guys, my name's Heather. I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay, and you found my channel, Hot Posh Fashions. And we're gonna go over some February 2022 analysis of sales, and we're here in beautiful Clearwater, Florida. So we got the marina behind us, and we'll kind of walk around here throughout and kind of show little bits and pieces of what's going on around here. We're just hanging out. We've got a real late flight out today, so I thought we'd sit and chat and make this video. So first of all, we're going to talk about total sales. So I had set myself some goals for 2022, and one of them was to have at least 85 items sell per month. And this month I sold 90 items. So that's good, especially considering February was a hot flipping mess and a short month. So, as you know, February only has 28 days as opposed to 30 or 31 like most other months. So it was a little bit of a shorter month. Plus, this was the month that Poshmark decided it was going to try to ruin all our businesses. So, you know, we made it through that and out the other side. And, you know, here we are. So one thing I did start doing new in February, but we won't really see any data on that just yet until March, is I did go ahead and start my eBay. I haven't started a store yet, but you know, it is going to eventually be a store. I just wanted to start doing some cross listing. By the way, I also started using a new service for my sharing and my cross listing. So I'm using FLYP now, which I know people are familiar with FLYP in that it has been a business company, an online company that matches up people who are wanting to sell their items and what they call pro sellers. So it matches them up, and that is not what this is. So right there, before you start saying, no, I don't want to do that, I've heard about that. Okay, so this is completely different. This is something that I started using that FLYP has designed for their pro sellers in order to help them sell better. And that's kind of the catch. Like, so everyone keeps saying, so what's the catch? Because this is free, 100% free. So that's the catch, but it's really not a catch, because you don't have to be a consigner, or a pro seller with them in order to use these seller tools that they have. They have it open to everyone. So that's really great. I have decided to, you know, start being a pro seller with them after that, but that's neither here nor there. It has no bearing on whether you can use their seller tools or not. So let me just quickly talk about their seller tool. I would compare this to a mixture of Posher VA and like a Vendu. It's kind of like a combination of the two. So it is a Chrome extension, so you do have to use it on a laptop or desktop or whatever. It's not going to work on your phone or your iPad or anything like that. I use it on a Chromebook, and it works just fine. It's a free download, and what it does is you have to keep your Poshmark closet open in another window. They do not ask for any of your logins, and you just set up your schedule of when you want it to share for you, and turn your sleep mode off and keep your laptop plugged in, and it will run for you all the live long day. I do recommend that you check it like once a day, a minimum, just to make sure that your Poshmark hasn't logged out, because if your Poshmark logs out, then it will stop working. But you know, that's just if Poshmark kicks you out. So But anyways, it also has a cross-listing feature on it that I just started using the other day. So essentially you import your stuff from Poshmark into there or from any of the other platforms. Right now it's on, I don't know, I think it's Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and something else. I can't remember. But as of right now, I'm only on Poshmark, eBay, and I just started Depop. They do have Depop planned, but it's not up yet. But essentially, same thing. You import your items, and then you cross-list them to whatever other platforms. Again, 100% free. You don't have to be a consignor or consignee with them or a pro seller. You don't even have to sign up for that. You don't even have to get that app. It's completely separate from that. So I recommend that if you're paying for one of these services right now, or if you have been interested in leveling up your selling game and you want to give something a try and not have to pay a dime for it, this I would highly recommend. It's not perfect. It does not have every feature of all of the other programs, and every once in a while it gets a little glitchy, but you know what? It's free. I said it, free. I know there's no catch. So stop thinking there's a catch. So go ahead and I got a link down at the bottom. You do have to be invited. So I put the link down on the bottom, and you will be on a wait list. The wait list it was running 3 or 4 days, but now at the present moment it's running about 10 to 14 days, but it's 100% well worth it. Anyways, enough about that. I was just saying that was one of the things I did in the month of February to kind of level up my business, and I'm really happy I did. So now let's talk about the fact that February ended up being okay, even though it wasn't okay. So I didn't meet all my goals. Nobody's going to, because it was a mess. But I did sell 90 items when I had a goal of 85. And let's see, my laptop decided it doesn't want to work. There we go. All right, so my total revenue was $3,139. This is Poshmark only. And I actually have a program I use called Closet Insights that I'm using to kind of get some of this data. It runs off of your Poshmark selling, what's it called? Sales report, and it pulls the data from that. Anyways, but it gives really cool little graphs. So compared to February of 2021, which I was a part-time reseller then too, that month I had a revenue of $1,859. So my total revenue increase was a 69% revenue increase from 2021 in February. So that was an extra $1,280. So I am happy with that. Is it perfection? No, of course not. But you know what? We'll take it. Let's see. What else do we got that we want to talk about? Okay, so my total cost of goods for the month of February was $988.04. And let's see. My average revenue per item. So this was a goal that I had set for $45. But I actually think that I'm going to reassess that goal, because here's why. I feel like that I'm not going to meet it. And I feel like I would make overall more money and possibly be better able to meet my overall yearly profit goal if I was to accept the lower sales goal, the revenue goal, average sales price goal, and maybe raise my goal for how many items I sell. So sell more, but at a lower price. So I did have a goal of 85 items per month with an average sales price of $45 per item. And right now I'm sitting, for the month of February, I was $34.88. I could look at a year to date, but I think that January was similar. But that is a major improvement from 2021, because in 2021 my average revenue per item was $23.53. So that's almost $10.50. Let's see, it's going to tell me it's $11.35 increase from February 2021. So 43% revenue increase per item. So that's that's pretty significant. You add that to the fact that I sold more items, because I think we haven't got to it yet, but I think in February of 2021, here it is, I sold 79 items. So as compared to the 90 that I sold February of 2022. So I mean, that's 11 more items at $11 more per item sale price. And then I believe my cost of goods is staying fairly stable. Once I get to that slide, if I've come across it, I believe those are staying fairly stable. So you know what? We're in paradise, so let's take us a little tiki bar drink. A little rum punch. Say hi to Mr. Tiki. Hello. So, you know, we got the, you know, of course, the little umbrella. And we got our little fruit stuff there with our Tiki man. I don't know. Should we got a thumbnail here somewhere? Maybe. We might got a thumbnail somewhere in there. All right, let's see. So yeah, my average cost per item is sold item is staying fairly stable. In 2021, it was $9.33 for February, and in February 2022, it's $10.98. So it did go up $1.65 or 18%, but I mean 18% when you're talking about $1 is fairly negligible. So I won't get too upset about that. Let's see what else we got. And that was my goal with cost of goods, is to keep my cost of goods is right around $10, give or take a little, and that's kind of where I want to stay. All right, so my seller fees for Poshmark for February were $628.75 in fees, $119.96 in shipping discounts. So does it give me a total there? It does not give me a total there, but you know what? I believe there's a total somewhere else, and we shall get to it. Let's see what I've got on this next slide. So some things that we've talked about, like, so this is average revenue. Let's see, profit margin, gross profit margin. I want to say, I can't remember. I think I set this, that my goal was going to be like 50 or 55%, but I can't remember. I'll have to look back. But for February 2022, my Poshmark gross profit margin was 69%, with a gross profit of $2,150.96. So that'll do. We'll take that. Let's see what else we got in here that I brought off of my closet tools to look at some data analysis of these sales. Let's see, we've got, we've already talked about average cost of goods. And, you know what? I'll let you look at the merino on. This is an important number. Average profit per item sold. So my average profit per item sold was $15.58. So, okay. I believe that I have set myself a goal of $25 per item sold of profit. So, I mean, I'm working up there. I'm getting there. So, I want to say that my 2021 was like 13 something for the year. I could look back at one of my previous videos, but I believe it was $13 and some odd change. Hello. He wants to say hi. Where's he at? You see him? There he is. He says hello. You know, just a little hawk, or not a hawk. What's that thing called? I don't know. Bird. You're talkative, little bird. Anyway, so I think it was $13 and some odd change for 2021 for the year. So, you know, February is already did better than the year total average. So great. I'm wonderful. I'm happy about that. So I'm everything's heading in the right direction towards my ultimate goals for 2022. Okay, so we talked about the gross profit and my actual profit, so after everything, was $1,400.25. So $1,400 in profit. That's okay. We'll take it. That's $1,400 we didn't have before. So we're going to compare that to the profit of February of 2021. So February 2021, my profit was $690.33. So I have a 103% increase in my profit for the month. That's awesome. I have more than doubled the profit. And really what it boils down to is that's what's the important number is, the profit, how much money's going in our pockets. So since this time last year, I doubled my profit for the month. And I am not going to be upset about that. I am super happy about that. If I can do that again next year, God bless us. That would be amazing. So let's see what else. I think I got one more slide here that I've saved to look at. So let's see what we got. We already looked at that profit margin. Okay, so that pretty much sums it up. So, maybe we'll take a little walk here. Let's see what we can get into. That crow, that's what it's called. It's a crow. Sometimes my brain works. I don't know. So overall it was a good month. February was a good month, even with all the nonsense, even with it being a short month, even with it Poshmark deciding that it was going to be a train wreck. It still turned out okay. I'm not upset with February. What do y'all think of Clearwater? This is the marina side. So, okay, Mr. Crow. He's definitely wanting to be on YouTube. So we'll just kind of walk around a little bit so y'all can see. So we're looking at kind of the backside of like the strip area of Clearwater is what we're looking at. So so you see that big resort right there that says Wyndham Grand on it. We're actually Wyndham owners. We didn't stay there because we came on a marketing package with Wyndham, where essentially they try to sell you more and more real estate, but we're good. We got what we want for now. So we actually stayed somewhere else further down, but for, next to nothing. So, and we didn't have to use any of our ownership points, which is great because we like to use those more for like our big family trips. But that is one of the places, and you see there's two towers. There's a second tower, that gray blue tower, and then in the middle, you can't see it behind that building, but in the middle is like a really nice pool area and a bar and a grill and all that stuff. So, it's quite nice. We actually hung out there for a little while the other day after they were done, trying to sell us, and we said, no. And they were like, okay, bye then. So let's go see if we can, we're not really near where you can see beach, but I don't know. We'll probably head over there a little later, and I'll be sure to get some video of the beach, but you can see a little bit of ocean way out there. And, that's where we have been. We just decided to cross over here and get a peek at the marina because we've been here a few days and we haven't seen the marina yet. And, we're getting ready to leave later this evening. We got a little street performer down there. And, there's a restaurant down there, so he may be performing for the restaurant. But anyways, maybe he's got a YouTube we can tag him in. So this little place that we're at, it's just got all this little stuff here. This little tiki bar. And then, so that is the South Beach side, all that over there. And then up this way, they call North Beach. So, this roundabout right here in this park, there's like a park on the other side of this building right here. That kind of all separates North from South Beach. And then across that bridge right there, that's what they're calling downtown area, which is, a typical downtown area. This over here is all the touristy resort stuff. So we'll get some video of the beach here a little later. So we're sure we got something to put in there. And my flight was just delayed again. So our flight has been delayed. Our flight has been delayed so many times, we might as well just stay another night. I mean, I'm gonna literally be sleeping on the airplane. I think it was supposed to be like a 7-something flight. It got delayed to 9-something, 10-something. Now it's 11:21, and I'm not sure why. You know, the weather in Florida has been kind of a hot mess until today. But, so it must have something, we're flying into Asheville, so it must have something to do with what's going on in Asheville. I know there's been a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow or whatever. But anyways, so this pretty much sums up where we are for the moment. And, you know, pretty much sums up the month of February. It was good, not great, but good. We'll take it. We'll take it and we'll run with it. And we got more to come. So if you like content like this, if you've enjoyed this video, if you're still sitting here watching, that means you've liked it. So make sure you click the like button. And if you enjoy reseller content or content about Poshmark or eBay reselling, be sure that you subscribe, because that's the kind of content I put out. So it's been real fun sharing part of our vacation with you. Cheers. Y'all have a good one. Bye.